We're going to look at the situation between you both. We're going to do the feminine on this side, and that's whether you're the man or the woman, and the masculine on this side. Okay, guys? So go ahead and pick whichever side resonates with you, and we'll get a look at the messages. I break the deck for the feminine side. We have a Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, feminine working on herself or himself. Very good. Lots of opportunities. Ace of Pentacles now as I break the deck. To do with work and creativity. So that's wonderful. That's what you want to see. And offers of commitment. So let's have a look at the situation. And your thoughts and feelings between you both in this situation. Okay, so we will look at what's in their head, what's in their heart, and what's in their base chakra. And we'll look at what action you're going to take in this situation here. Okay, so that's the feminine side. Let's get the cards for the masculine side. And I'll leave information regarding what decks of cards I will be using in the description box, along with how to contact me for personal readings. And if you'd like a particular set of cards or a particular layout, just let me know when you email me for your reading. Okay, so let's see. This will be what's in the masculine's mind, what's in their heart chakra, what's in their base chakra, and what action they will take in this situation between you both. So let's see, start with the masculine. Challenges in their crown chakra there. In yours, in the feminines, we have enlightenment, we have growth, we have this is ascension, and more clarity than there ever has been before. Now, this doesn't have to be a female, this doesn't have to be a male, okay? It's the masculine energy, so know which you are. So the masculine is thinking there is like real big challenges to overcome with the Seven of Wands there. Let's see the heart chakra. Temperance, the feminine wants a second chance here. Okay, and the masculine is no longer sure about this relationship. And if you have been going through this situation between you both for a long time, and you've been the one trying to work things out and, you know, overcome these challenges, and you've got a lot going on in your life, it might be why you are feeling indecisive about this relationship now, indifferent. You just want to maybe hold back until you see what's actually happening, where the feminine has had some sort of an epiphany moment, clarity. The temperance there shows that the feminine energy is willing to compromise, and that is generally feminine energy. It can focus and create and things like that. But the masculine energy is now in two minds about this. Let's see the base chakra. The feminine energy is abstaining from sexual relations. Let's see the masculine. Okay, the masculine Page of Swords there could be interested in sexual relations, looking for other people, looking elsewhere, but the feminine energy is more focused on growth. Probably why the feminine energy is more focused when our base chakra can regenerate and gain a lot of energy. It can really do a lot of good for us overall, whether that's in career, whether that's in health, whether it's in life, and it can be why the masculine's energy is split here. Okay, so let's have a look at what action they will take. Yeah, this looking around, or it can even be watching certain, entertainment, with the Nine of Swords there. This is adding to the stress, because when you use that energy, you're unable to get focused. Let's see here, the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. So they're trying to get their money in order, the masculine. They are trying to learn the lesson and look at these lessons a little bit more deeply now. But it's becoming overwhelming. You could have, you know, if you're the masculine energy, and if you've been self-servicing with that Nine of Swords underneath that Princess of Wands by watching things, it is again splitting your energy, splitting your focus, making you feel like the challenges are harder than they actually are. It's giving you some unfounded fears. And I think after you've done it, you don't feel so great. So the Hierophant is saying, look, there's still things to learn here about how to use your energy. I feel like, you know, your chi could be flowing better here, what we see in the Ace of Pentacles. But you might be putting it to waste trying to win over the world and, you know, take care of everybody, and it's just really splitting your energy. So it's splitting your focus, and you're not focused on this connection here. So let's see what action the feminine will take. Very creative energy, also having Nine of Swords energy, and the Three of Cups. So the feminine is working towards union. She's learning the divine lessons. The feminine energy is also picking up this stress and anxiety, worry, and it can be from your energy, but is working more here towards union, towards creativity, towards making things happen. And I think the feminine just has that little bit of edge because she is abstaining through choice. There's a difference between you know, not getting any and abstaining, right? It's a choice because people can be asking, you know, the feminine energy if you want to, you know, be involved, where here it seems like it's wasted energy. There's nothing wrong with self-service, we'll call it, for the sake of YouTube. But it's splitting the energy when you're already finding this masculine energy having to do so much, and everybody wants your attention, everybody wants you to do this, and it can be really busy at work, and then having 100 bills come at you, and then, you know, having to feel these feelings that the divine is sending you these downloads, these messages here, so you're not reading the messages correctly here. So in this connection here, let's get some oracle cards here and see where to go, how we can help this connection. The action that the masculine will take at the right time is the Ace of Pentacles, and the feminine energy will receive with the Three of Cups here. We'll say yes, we'll celebrate. It's like this is when we will get married, okay? This is working together and understanding, but first are these challenges, first are working through your heart chakra that is not sure. You know, the divine here wants you to be absolutely sure before allowing you to even take an action. So you won't be near the feminine energy because this is protected. You're both protected from each other until this works out. I feel like the feminine energy is almost at being ready here. Does need to move out of that Nine of Swords energy and that Queen of Swords energy to a King of Swords. Being the Princess of Swords, the masculine energy, I guess they have a little bit further to go. And it's okay, you know, we do have these ups and downs, and we can take a step backwards to reevaluate, to look at the situation again. And you could have done that, being the masculine energy. You could have been strong for too long, right? And you have to take care of everybody else. So let's pull for the Divine Feminine first. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. And that's where the feminine energy is a little bit more secure and more firm on beliefs, and that's why the feminine energy has temperance. If you're the feminine energy, it's probably more likely that you're very intuitive and reading and picking up signs a lot quicker. My vibes speak louder than my words. Also, this is the masculine's energy. If they are not talking to you, they could be spying on you, sending you the messages energetically, and this is why you're picking up this Nine of Swords worry. So they are concerned about the feminine energy. They've just got so much going on, they don't know which way to choose, which is for the best. They may have even family issues going on with that Hierophant card there. So I'd be trying to, the feminine could try and send vibrations back rather than wanting to talk or worrying about there's been no talking or too much talking or arguing, whatever the situation may be. I would try send positive energy back, because they're telling you my vibes speak louder than words, so they're more open to receiving calming energy from you, especially when they're experiencing this Nine of Swords and you're both worried that you'll never get to a point where you can come together and take action or things being right. The divine is helping the masculine energy with certain lessons at the moment. And I feel like the feminine energy should be working on creating and working towards their life path, making changes, transformation for the better in their life, okay? The feminine energy, if you have children, and like I said, male or female, you may want to spend a lot of time with your children at this time, okay? Let's see here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you a romance there on the feminine side. Let's see the masculine. You deserve love. You are lovable. So they're working towards understanding that, yes, being a masculine energy, you do your best for everybody else, and you do. Masculine energies show love by doing for people. So a lot of the time, you know, they'll be misunderstood. This is why it's very important for the feminine energy to be creative, to be compromising, to be loving. Because this masculine energy is... I don't think they consider themselves or stop for a minute here to think that I deserve love or about love. They're thinking, I show love by doing for other people. So if a friend or a family member, you know, asks for some help, they're there doing it. They may not say I love you to those family members, but they're there doing it, right? Same with their kids as well, or family here. Same with you. They're doing the work, and that is showing that I love you, I'm working for you, I'm working towards you, I'm working here my way back to you. I wasn't going to say it. My head was telling me over and over and over again, I'm working my way back to you, I'm working my way back to you, and I just didn't want to say it. But it just came out anyway here. So, yeah, a feminine energy, if you know who your masculine energy is, you want to be sending them, because you're picking up this Nine of Swords, you could have even been saying, I haven't been sleeping lately. And it's because this masculine energy is sending you that information that I'm not sleeping, I'm worried, I'm concerned about you. When they're actually up at night time, the action they're taking towards you is spying on your pictures or looking at you, driving past your house, trying to get any sort of information they can, and questioning, why would I just go in there, or why would I just knock the door if I'm spying on this person? So they kind of get angry at themselves with that Seven of Wands, questioning, why don't I just go forward? You know, they almost are receiving energy from the divine that your door's closed, your back is closed here. But it's not the action you would take. It's just the energy they're receiving. What's actually closed, like I said, is your base chakra. But the divine is doing this so this person doesn't come forward before it's correct to come forward. When they do come forward, though, we see the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a very good place that they are working themselves up to, right? Towards the Ace of Pentacles, an offer of commitment, an offer of a foundation, and that's what the masculine wants to provide. I know it's very difficult when we're talking about masculine energy and feminine energy and giving such male roles, but this can be a woman who's been used to providing for children, family, friends, job, themselves. So they have to learn to break down that masculine energy and for it to become in balance with the feminine energy, to understand they do deserve this love and to be taken care of, and they deserve people to be taking action for them, where the feminine energy, with the Queen of Swords, if you're a man, it might be that you're a little bit too giving, a little bit too open and receiving rather than, no, sorry, you're a little bit too much on the giving rather than the receiving in a different way from the masculine. You're overly giving, but you are learning to compromise, especially with your heart. Temperance is your heart chakra. You no longer want to give your heart to many people, but you can be still trying to keep other people happy here with the Three of Cups. You can be, you know, making yourself tired, doing extra things for other people, worrying too much about other people, right? So although you've learned not to give your heart to somebody else and you don't want to, you know, and like I said, this can be male as well, don't want to be having sexual relations with other people now, because that is a major lesson to learn, especially for men. It's very important that men who are in control of their sexual desires, they can become very successful then, and this is the Magician. This is why you're finding it easier to manifest, because once we're in control of our sexual desires, it doesn't mean you don't have sexual needs to fulfill. It's the desires are not controlling us. We can now use our sexual desires to manifest sexual magic, sexual healing. Yes, that is a thing. So the action you're both taking at the moment is just worry towards each other. I feel like if you're masculine or feminine seeing this, just try and send the energy not to worry, that you're okay, that you are, I guess, open to receiving love via vibrations until they're ready. You're open to meeting in the 5D until, you know, you're ready to experience each other in the 3D. Good luck, guys.